What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video I'll be showing you step by step on how to draw Dr. Fate. Now the first thing we're going to do is start with the top edge of the brow. So we start on the left side, on the outside of the brow, we're going to curve in and then down. And down on the inside. Let's line this up on the right and do the same thing. Curving up and then out. Now we're going to curl up the inside of the brow. So we're going to start on the left side, come in and then up. And we'll do the same thing on the right side. And then we'll tuck the eyes in underneath the brow. Starting on the outside, we're going to step in and draw a half circle. Coming around to the bottom, and we'll pull that up on the inside. Let's do the same thing on the right. Going down to the same height, and going up underneath. I'm also going to add a fold on the inside of the eye. Let's start on the left side, curve down and then out. And do the same thing on the right. Let's line up at the top edge of the brow, step out and draw a curve. Coming down and then out towards the bottom corner of the helmet. We're going to do the same thing on the right. Come down and then bend that out. And then from the bottom we're going to curve down and in towards the center of the helmet. Let's start on the left. Bend this down and pull that in towards the center point, and we'll go up towards the right. And then from the side of the head, we're going to draw a short line going up and out. And we'll connect the ends with a curve, almost like a half circle, but we're going to leave a gap in the center. So let's start on the left. Go up, and we'll pull that in to right about there. Line this up on the right, and do the same thing. Going out, and bending that down. Let's go back to the top. We're going to curve this in and then down towards the center point. Right about there. And we'll do the same thing on the right. And then from the top, we're going to angle up and in towards the center point with a straight line. Let's draw a straight line from the top down towards the bottom. So we're going to come down in between the eyes, all the way down towards that bottom. We're also going to add a curved trim on the side of the helmet. From the left eye, we're going to step out, curve in, and then down. Let's line this up on the right and do the same thing. Coming in and then down. And then we're going to see the edge of the ears poking out from the side of the helmet. Let's start from this point on the inside, curve out, round out the ear, and then pull that in. Now that we completed the head, let's work our way down the body. Just underneath the chin on either side, we'll draw a circle. Let's start with the left side. We'll go all the way around to the bottom, then back up. Let's go to the right side and do the same thing. Let's trace these circles along the inside. We're also going to add a rope in between the circles. So let's start on the inside of the left circle, curve down and up, step down, and just trace that out on the bottom. And we're going to move to the outside of the circle and draw the side of the body. Let's curve out and then down towards the hip. Do the same thing on the right side. And then from the hips, we're going to move to the center and draw another circle. Starting from the top, go all the way around. And then we'll draw a smaller circle on the inside. Let's go to the left side of the circle, curve out and up. Do the same thing on the right. I'm just going to taper this down and in toward the side of the circle. Let's go up to the top of that point, curve up and then out toward the side of the body. I'm also going to add a curve in the center of the body for the edge of the chest. Starting on the left, curve up, and then back down. Let's continue working down with the legs. From that circle, we're going to move down the center, draw a curve, going up, and then down. Now we're going to leave a gap in the center, go to the left, we're going to angle out, and bend that down towards the heel, go to the right, and do the same thing. Let's round out the bottom of the feet. Starting from the heel, we'll curve down and up towards the toe, Do the same thing on the right. And then we're gonna round out the top of the foot. Let's start on the left toe, curve up. I'm just gonna bend this down, aiming towards the heel. We're gonna stop right about there. Do the same thing on the right, going up and then down. Let's thicken up the sole. We're gonna take this curve, step up, and just trace that across. Let's go back up to the hip and draw the side of the leg. Start on the left hip, curve out, and then down on top of the foot. And then we're going to add the edge of the boot. Starting on the side of the leg, we'll angle up and in. And then from here we're going to curve down and then in towards the inside of the leg. Let's line this up on the right, curving out and then up, angle down and out towards the side of the leg. Let's move back up and add the collar. Starting from the top of the circle, start with a straight line going up underneath the head. And then from the top of that line, we're going to angle down and out. And then from here, we're going to pull that straight up underneath the head. Let's draw the arms stretched out towards the side. We're going to start on the side of the collar, start by curving down and then out towards the wrist. And we'll do the same thing on the right side. And then I'm going to go back to the left side and draw on the thumb. I'm going to start by curving out, coming in, rounding out the thumb, and then going back out. And then from here we can draw the palm, curving down, and then back up. Let's do the same thing on the right. Curving out, come in, round out the thumb, go back out, then curve down, and then back up. And then we're going to add 3 fingers on either side. Starting from the bottom of the thumb, we'll draw an oval, curving down, back in behind the thumb. At the bottom, we're going to curve down again, up, and then out, in behind the thumb. Do that one more time. Let's do the same thing on the right. And then from the inside of the last finger, draw the palm, curving in, back out. Do the same thing on the right side. And then from the top of the palm, we're going to step back down, curve in, and then up, in behind the body. Let's draw the edge of the glove. From the inside of the arm, we're going to step down, curve up, and then out. Line this up on the right. And do the same thing. Let's add a simple energy effect around the hand. So we're starting on the outside. We're going to draw a wiggly line that goes all the way around, just randomly. Just wiggling this line. And we're going to pull this back in towards the inside of the arm. Let's do the same thing on the right. Just wiggling that line all the way around towards the inside. And then we'll add some randomly sized circles on the inside of that energy. Starting at the very top, draw a small circle, we'll fill that in black. I'm just going to add some larger ones, some smaller ones, all the way around. It's okay if some of them are touching together, all the way in. Let's do the same thing on the right. And then we're going to draw the edge of the cape in behind the body. Let's start from the top of the collar on the outside, curve out, and then down. Do the same thing on the right, going out, and then bending that down. Let's move down towards the bottom, curve down, and then out. Line this up on the right, and do the same thing. Now from the bottom corners of the cape, I just want to bend this down and in, aiming towards the toe with a short curve. And we're going to follow that same curve going back up. We're going to taper it so it gets narrower. The spacing gets narrower as it comes up and then in toward the top of the cape. And now we're going to imagine a curve starting from this point, going up, in behind the legs, and then down on the right side. But we're going to start on the inside of the cape, going up and in, continue in between the legs, and then back down on the right. And that's pretty much it. There's Dr. Fate. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.